guys. Are you familiar with this piece of music, Echo? Hi, Zodiac. First. the third first. I need to finish this pudding before I start the stream. I'm really late. Need to turn on my Model 2. Wait me a bit. My model has awake. Ta-da. This piece of music is Memories in the Mirror. And if you know, you know. Okay, let me turn off Google. I saw the OC bagel. Yeah, I'll work on it when I have time. Okay, I think we all good. BGM okay. I think I will increase the background music a little bit. Okay, is it good? Is the background music good? Is it too loud or too low compared to my voice? It should be okay. Okay. New day, new patch. Let's see how many notes I'm going to play tonight. Pudding. Yeah, pudding. Boing boing. A little loud. Okay, then I'll push it back a little bit. There. I like her. Your OC? Yeah. OC is pretty simple too, but I think I'm gonna screw up the bowl. I'm not good at drawing accessories and clothes. You know, for now, damn, you speed running it. Wait for me. How was it? Oh, actually, let me just play the game. No, you don't need to tell me how I feel yet. My Recoleta has Euphoria. Cool. What's this? Ah, the skin. Beautiful skin. Not one. A beautiful skin. Any more? That's it? Too bad I'm going to skip ENIGMA because I have a lot of character I want to pull next banner. So I'm gonna skip ENIGMA. Okay, let's claim our freebies. Love to see that. Thank you. And yeah. Are we ready? First 10 pull. ENIGMA has answered your call. After all these years, people calling you maniac, calling you crazy, drag you in the white padded room. But now it's real. ENIGMA is real. You want a regular skin? Yeah. Who else got a skin this patch? Oh my god, they're baiting me to buy the battle pass again. Oh, they have new interface. I kind of like this interface more. I don't need to like scroll to see stuff. Pretty cool. Ah, Masha. Masha skin low-key remind me of that one Kakania skin, the nurse skin. Nice. Pretty cool. Get this, please. I remember this skin. Someone said this skin is so diabolical because some people theorize that Portuguese die because of drowning, and they have her in the swimming skin. Diabolical skin. Is Paper Heron back? Paper Heron Psycube back? Oh no! I miss Paper Heron Psycube. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. Yeah. 21 days. A story design show that she did die from rat. Yeah. I know. I know. Crazy. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're ready. Let's see the trailer.
The age of humans has
Markers?
come to an end.
Semmelweis? Oh, Hoffman. Not Hoffman. Okay.
With the lost
Madam
research
Z!
on the storm and the long absence of an LICC
Madam Z.
director,
Every time I see
Foundation
Madam
is
Z on
considering
screen,
appointing a
she get
director
even
of their
slayer.
own choosing.
More gorgeous. Is Enigma going insane in this story?
Adler already said that they're pressuring us for results.
Result of
the
what?
foundation has been quite lively lately.
He's a bit. Sorry, I missed your
We just
event.
need to submit something that'll shut them up.
Medpod. My person.
Not just something, the pre-storm protocol, and soon.
But there are still some problems that haven't...
Their simulated data. Forget your humanitarian care.
Think about it clearly, Adler. The pieces in the toy box are not objectively different from their real-world counterparts.
Is that the case this time as well? This is a simulation of the storm. Everything will reset. Nothing will change.
If you've already concluded that this is meaningless, why did you return? Time waits for no one.
Oh my God,
I
Hoffman's
have
so
to go
beautiful.
eventually.
She's as beautiful as the day we
Wait,
lost
I
her.
also... Traitor!
Your person. Yeah.
Du kannst das Arkanum nicht begreifen. Du kannst diese Tür nicht öffnen.
Liquid? Is that liquid?
None of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying you're going in alone?
Oh my God, Medpod's going insane.
There must be a theory that unifies
That's the first time I see
everything in the
Medpod
universe.
having so much emotion on their face.
Just by observing it, you have become a new influencing factor on the core.
No matter what you see, don't approach it. We mustn't...
Oh, whoops.
Every
3D?
puzzle has a solution.
3D and my 2D? That looks so weird. That looks so weird.
And the world is
What in the
just
back
another
room is
crossword.
this? Enigma in the back rooms? Lucy! Blend 2D and 3D in this trailer? Yeah, I saw it. That must be... my girl. God damn it, I don't remember her as Phong Kinh Linh. Why did I suddenly forgot her name? Guys. You missed out a lot? Don't worry, you didn't miss out anything. This is a choice of music for this patch? Wow. Not what I expected. Oh, Butterfly, Lawrence Butterfly. Okay, I remember. Lawrence Butterfly, Lucy, Elizabeth. Cannot see people. These two people. I remember, Echo. I remember. Dude. Oh, my short-term and long-term memories of effed up. Pretty cool music. Not what I expected. I expected it to be something like more sci-fi, Technologia. But this is fun too. Is Beth Enigma? So you did get him? Nice! Enigma Wanter will be Enigma Havers. Okay. I hope that they're not gonna throw a bunch of mathematics and weird languages to me, cause I'm scared. I don't want to hear too much like concepts. Will kill me. That uncanny green. Very deep. No echoes return. Very ominous. A silent afternoon, Enigma sits at his desk trying to picture a field of grass. But something else always pushes its weight in. Something bitter, something that tastes of rust. After several failed attempts, he pulls open the drawer and look at the precise.
Peter Hoffmann.
He says the name quietly.
Diejenigen, die nicht vom Sturm geholt werden.
Those who are taken by the storm.
Wohin gehen sie, wenn
Where
sie
do they?
sterben?
Where do they go when they die?
Ich möchte es selbst überprüfen.
That the intro. Holy hell. This is the intro. This is
Never afraid of sacrifice.
not
She
one.
followed her own path.
Oh my god, time to relive the trauma, they said. Reverse, remember the time when Hoffman died? Trying to stop the bullet? For nothing? Shot himself on the title card. It's so big. Greta Hoffman. Oh. It's been so long. Disturbing the Peace, yeah. It's been so long since I've seen that name. This is Marcus. God, my girl.
And her fearlessness and perseverance, ultimately.
Miss Marcus.
Oh, you've arrived.
It's been 5,000 years since I see Marcus in game too. This is refreshing. The young investigator lowers her head. A moment later, she manages a slightly easier expression.
It's good to see you, Miss Semmelweis.
Semmelweis glances at the papers in Marcus's hand. They crumble, and near where the ink has smeared, new letters has been neatly filled in. Marcus.
Relax. Everything will go smoothly.
Semmelweis. Semmelweis or Semi-wife.
Where
Just kidding.
are the others?
The Foundation's memorial ceremony has already ended. It was solemn. Almost everyone came to express their condolences. They just all had to get back to their work.
Okay, quick question. What is the timeline for the story? Is this after after the Lucy event? After or after Antarctica? I'll tell you soon. Okay.
Well, at least this cemetery will always remain open.
Very peaceful cemetery.
I was more so wondering about those colleagues you're familiar with. Miss Kakanya, for example.
Kakanya?
I thought she'd be accompanying you.
It's been 5,000 years since I've heard that name too.
She had to go through a few more rounds of inquiries, so she couldn't make it. She did send a bouquet of flowers, though.
Okay, I think what I'm about to say is even more coping than playable Enigma. Can we eventually have a happy ending for Isolde and Kakanya? Like in the end, Kakanya finally found a cure for Isolde and they live happily together? Maybe in my dream.
It was just like the one you brought. a beautifully arranged bouquet of white chrysanthemums.
Semmelweis nods and surveys the figures scattered around them.
And Enigma? Where's he gone off to?
Oh,
Weren't they each other's only family?
he's gone crazy.
I heard he was the one who pushed for the Hoffman Knot name. Rather admirable, if you ask me.
Hoffman Knot name is such a pretty name.
But now, at that very sister's funeral, our Mr. Adler is nowhere to be found.
A few days ago, Mr. Enigma helped me sort through Madame Hoffman's possessions.
Are we about to revive Hoffman? Like in a simulation?
Then he left all in a hurry. Later, I received word from Laplace that he'd barred the door to his office.
Huh. So he's chosen escapism then.
Wow. Isokanya is one of the two you rebrand as reverse. So they stay doomed? I mean, at least they're not unalive is all. I guess. The conversation ends there. He, the two of them, and all the rest gathered here are a little more than acquaintances to one another, familiar only to their moaning. At last, Marcus speaks again.
There was a mailing list among Madame Hoffman's possessions.
Why does Marcus sounds like she's about to cry?
On the train to Vienna, she asked me a question, hoping I could read its answer.
What is the best way for someone to defend themselves if they cannot use arcane skills?
What is the best way for someone to defend themselves if they cannot use arcane skill? Run! Dig it all!
I read the answer she expected. She asked because she was preparing a gift.
The words fly out of her like fire bullets. What a rare thing, the chance to ease unbearable grief simply by sharing it.
Mr. Enigma packed the list, her documents, her ID badge, and her diary into a box. Madame Hoffman's entire life reduced to a tiny box.
Oh my god. I'm already feel like crying, god damn it, Marcus.
Then he
No.
stopped and he asked me,
Where do you think Greta has gone?
Too bad
"Where
that
has she
she...
gone? Heaven? Hell? Has the storm washed them away too?"
Too bad that she died before she got like reverse. She got like storm. I think if someone like got storm, maybe you can find their alternative version in a different timeline, but she unalive before she got storm, so I guess heaven.
Those who aren't lost to the storm, where do they go? Will I see her again someday? Will all of us, any of us, see her again?
People die when they are killed, Marcus.
If only I'd known earlier that the gift she was preparing was a birthday present for him, then instead of taking care of me and celebrating my first day as a Foundation investigator, she could have...
They're hitting up with this much depression already?
If only my arcane
I'm not
skill
prepared for
were
this.
useful. If only I'd read what would happen on that stage. If only the future were written out as words on a page.
Semmelweis says nothing. She only raises her hand gently. But before that touch can reach her, Marcus draws a deep breath and forces her what-ifs back down. There is nowhere to turn for answers, no point in blaming herself. What's done is done.
him, I hoped Madame Hoffman had gone somewhere with no storm and started a new life, even if that means I'll never see her again.
That's a good way of thinking to cope with the death of your beloved.
In the end, he said he needed to think about my answer. He hasn't left his room since.
I don't think this event happened after the previous story, though. I don't think it's happened after Lauren's event.
I can understand that. I don't want to be here either. But I have to. Because I want people to know that they don't need to worry about me anymore. Escapism is a natural reaction to grief. Just because you don't want to face it doesn't mean you're heartless.
Exactly.
Don't you think?
Sorry. I still have a few more building left. She waits almost stubbornly for an answer. Semmelweis glances toward the distant grave and smiles softly.
Look at you saying all that without stammering. You see? There's no need to worry.
Huh?
Margaret did so well, like, handling all of this. She witnessed everything from start to finish, to the end. She did it so much better than I would.
Sorry. I shouldn't have suddenly.
No, you're right. Everyone handles grief differently. Let's go. I'd like to hear how your training is going. I'm sure Greta would be proud of how much her little apprentice has grown.
All right, Miss Semmelweis.
She nods solemnly. They pass through the gathering crowd and stand before the grave. Who's that? Daddy. Deep breed. Deep read, deep red. She gazes at the small box in the hole. Everything suddenly feels unreal. She desperately wishes it were unreal. Just some nightmare her mind conjured under pressure. But every book has an end. I really love this oil paintings background. It's added a lot of atmosphere to the scene. Sleep while Zodiac. Yeah, the sleep schedule is very important. Ending up with depression right at the start is going to be a great event story. Yeah, can't wait for more. It's time to turn the page.
Madame Hoffman was an exemplary Foundation investigator, a dependable teammate, and my dearest mentor. She never cowered in the face of sacrifice.
Not them showing her.
She followed.
No. No, Gamma. A hand settles on her back. Semmelweis finishes the sentence for her.
She followed her own path until the end.
Pursuing the truth with a resolute heart. And ultimately, it was her fearlessness and perseverance that brought us the knot that allows us to cross the storm.
That's why I have to cherish every chance to keep the story going.
She inspired many, none more than myself. She gave me the courage to leave the Flennon Isles, allowing me to witness and read so many new things. So, standing here, I vow to continue to seek what she sought. What we all seek. A world after 1999.
And this happened after the Mexican event too, all of that. It's also kind of depressed, but it's still pretty fun, pretty colorful. And then they hit that with this. A brother. Because I want to see the world you believed in.
I will persevere as she did. I will keep reading, keep writing, record every experience, every feeling.
Hi Julia, welcome to the stream. We're playing Depression 1999 today. I have a t-shirt ready actually. I only prepared this. But it's okay, I can do this.
We'll never forget what you've done for us. For me.
For me. That's it? Oh, that's the footnote. I'm doing pretty well today. Just went home after playing badminton. How was your day today too, Julia? The spiral. Just a little detour. Medpod. Medpod, my person. Cause they binary. Non-binary. Such an interesting characters. So unique.
Damn it, are you blind?
And so hilarious. Every time Medpod on screen, I love every moment of it.
Honestly, is there no code of conduct among you people?
Oh my
You're the one
gosh.
barreling down the hall.
A British? A British in my Reverse 1999?
Hold on. You're...
After spotting the bite mark, cover ID badge, he wisely swallowed his words. Yes, you better.
Researcher medicine pocket?
Oh, sweet. Looks like even the little minions at the Foundation have heard of me. I'm
So
rushing to get a
famous.
sample right now. If you're here for Ulrich, try that lab over there. If you're here for Enigma, check his office. If you're here for me, get lost. Better luck next time.
What a character. They glance past the staff member, interest suddenly peak.
Oh, wait. Let me guess. You suits can't take it anymore, so you're gonna shove a new director on us, right? Or maybe one of the oh-so-generous higher-ups has finally approved our application for a new lab? Oh, or maybe you're here to command us very obedient researchers to fix you up an arc? You know, like Noah? Well, here's an idea. How about you shelve all that and let us get back to our research on edible procrasma extract? At worst, we'll get a taste of something sweet.
Exactly. Do what they say. The staff member gives an artwork wave and quickens his pace, hoping to get out of this predicament as soon as possible.
That's a topic that requires a rigorous approval process and oversight from... It's not within my power to decide.
Then get lost.
I need to deliver these files to Mr. Enigma immediately. I won't take up any more of your time.
Then off the office you go. With the sticker. Nerd. They toss a small metal tube to the flustered staff member.
Give him this and make sure he eats it. My application's been sitting on his desk for 30 hours. Looks like the only way I'm gonna get through to him is if he experiences it for himself. If there's an emergency, just press the button on the wall, not the red one.
He's still scared. Enigma and Medpod still care. I think for not to get confused, I would call Medpod as he, okay? Medicine Pocket doesn't wait for a response, disappearing around the next corner instead. The staff member is left with nothing but a closed door in the distance.
I see. You can follow the proper procedures to file a complaint against Researcher Medicine Pocket.
He's still alive. He tosses the metal tube to one side and grabs something off his desk. Hey, MedPart repaired that for you. A crumpled ball of paper drops neatly into the waste basket by the staff member's feet.
The application has already been reviewed. The ever-generous assessor that I am.
Oh my god, Enigma. Enigma is getting worse every time I see him on screen.
As for your request, based on the progress of our other projects, you can expect a response in about 69 business days.
Thank God it's 69 and not 6. You know the number.
This is an urgent matter, sir.
I understand completely. It's a pity for us both that Laplace isn't a wish-granting machine.
I prefer 69 all over that number. It's funnier.
If it truly is as urgent as you say, put the documents on the pile to your left. Make sure not to touch anything else.
I know, right? The sudden British accents shocked me. It's been a while since I hear a very thick British accent.
Then when's the earliest?
Then when's the earliest?
52 business days. In principle, my department only accepts research assignments pertaining to the storm, and only the final results are delivered to us. The calculations and sample analyses you need will be handed off to other teams, but it's not like we have spare researchers just moseying around, and Laplace isn't the Foundation's personal calculator.
I think everyone read this word normally except Lockwood. Except Lockwood. Everyone is saying Laplace, but Lockwood is like Laplace. And it's still haunting me.
If you have any objections or extenuating circumstances, you can take it up with our director.
Are we going to see Lockwood? I think we will.
But
maybe a little
course,
bit.
The position's still empty. I'm only standing in to manage the documents and affairs no one else cares to deal with. Looks like it'll be a tough job to find you a team. Close the door on your way out.
I really like Enigma's second ascension. He looks so fine in that, I don't know how to call that kind of clothes, in that white outfit. But here we just have the depressive Enigma. To his surprise, the staff member doesn't argue, but he doesn't budge either.
You can move your own legs without your boss's orders, can't you? Get out.
I'm glad to see you're still full of vigor, Adler.
Oh, Madam Z! His head snaps up in surprise as a familiar figure steps inside. Seeing who it is, he finally sets down his pen.
Ah, if it isn't my old friend. What are you fetching for Constantine this time? I trust the last report you snatched was to your satisfaction. If anything else in these stacks of scrap paper strikes your fancy, then by all means, help yourself.
He extends an arm and passes the mountain of files beside him.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, Madam Z.
Though I'll be sure to visit again should the need arise.
Okay.
Mark, there's still some details regarding the proposed adjustment to field agent rations I'd like you to confirm.
Okay. Fun questions. Who do you ship Madam Z with? For me, I ship Madam Z with Tooth Fairy. How about you guys?
Mr. Auric and Miss Simone have cleared a 15-minute block in their schedules. You'll find them in meeting room number 3.
With you? I mean, I would ship her with me if I could, but I think Madam Z goes well with Tooth Fairy. They work perfectly together. Where is guy called Mark? Yes. Z and Tooth Fairy all the way. Yeah, such a duo.
Very well.
Very well. This British, guys. Hope to see him again. The door closes.
You knew of Miss Simone's return today.
Miss who?
Most assumed she retired to the timekeeper's suitcase along with Madame Lucy.
Who is Miss Simone again? Oh, Miss Simone is Miss Lucy's assistant, right? Why would I give this chance to anyone else? Exactly, Bagel.
Looks like the Foundation keeps as close an eye on Laplace as they do on Manus Vindictae.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Laplace is it's like the backbone of the Foundation, so. He scarps.
Some might even say that mad scientists and fanatical arcanists aren't so different. Though the former does have the small advantage of providing a handy little invention here and there.
Always thinking from a researcher's perspective, Valor. Every researcher wants an independent, undisturbed laboratory. A simple wish in theory, but difficult to implement in practice.
Oh, the voice. Madame Zifo is so calm, so collective. So mature.
I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to lecture me. What's the matter?
I trust Auric has told you what transpired in Antarctica.
Oh, after Antarctica event?
Not long
Pretty
ago,
cool.
we received reports from a field agent squads and investigators. This time, the storm has brought us to the year 1920, and to a war that should no longer exist.
A long way.
The storm is hardly a perfect formula, and historical records often contain inaccuracies.
Oh my god, big words.
Even under our current theoretical models, Arcana maintains a degree of uncertainty and unknowability. A minor error such as this should come as no surprise to you.
He takes the stack of reports in Madame Z's hand nonetheless. As he flips through these pages, his expression grows serious.
An error of this magnitude doesn't follow any of our current models. This flood has destroyed at least 2/3 of all our prior findings.
Since the beginning, we've diligently tracked the occurrence frequency of the storm. We've also long gotten used to it, abandoning any semblance of a pattern.
Oh my gosh. It's like playing video games when you are so used to fighting a certain type of boss, and now the boss upgraded, evolved, so you have to come up with different ways to fight it. Have to kind of start from zero again.
Because those who haven't gotten used to it are no longer with us.
Yeah. A scornful laugh.
It's never easy to have your world turned upside down, for anyone. It's overwhelming at first, but the more you see it happen, the easier it is to accept. Of course, some still have their objections.
Madame Z always have a ways to put people in place again, like ground you in reality, and not like dragging too far into your emotion.
There have been countless debates on whether we should prepare for war.
Laplace is not an arsenal.
Our more radical members believe that, since research on the storm will continue to be lost, we should divert our resources elsewhere. The LSCC has been without a director for a long time, and the Arcanocentric Society Institutum Laurens has gone unchecked. There is reason to believe that this has impacted Laplace's research efficiency.
She's studying Enigma's expression, knowing he's already figured out why she has come.
So, to ensure our collaboration with Laplace continues to yield valuable results, the Foundation plans to dispatch a director of their own choosing.
Absolutely not.
Not pointing the finger. His clenched fist never comes down on the desk. He stifles his anger. Rage won't help him now.
I don't
Calm
agree
down.
with the sentiment, nor do I believe the Foundation should assume complete control of Laplace. However, the reality is that, besides some perfect directing machine, the members will be the most easily persuaded if we appoint a human as director. Which is why I've come to you today. If, under your leadership, Laplace can produce a persuasive new discovery during this tumultuous period, it would help my cause immensely.
Absolutely not.
Of course, no matter what, I'll continue to express my support for Laplace's independence to the Foundation.
Well, what do you think, Enigma? Enigma looks at its old colleagues. They worked together a long time ago, if only briefly.
What exactly are you hoping to achieve with all this politicking? For Laplace to align itself with a foundation? Or with yourself? You don't seriously expect a group of scientists to spend their time strategizing these things like some kind of warlords pushing clay figurines around a sand table, do you?
Madam C doesn't answer directly.
I'd like you to continue your research on the toy box sent by MUC3. Investigate the source of its power and use its simulations to push out a report.
I forgot about this toy box too. I have played the event with the toy box thing, the Ulrich event.
Producing a final pre-storm protocol will refute the accusations that the LSCC lacks risk management policies. And the core of the toy box may just provide the new results you need.
Does this implement this into like a mini event?
I see your reasoning, but why are you telling me this? Surely you aren't offering your help simply out of the goodness of your heart. What exactly are your feelings toward Laplace nowadays? Nostalgia? Or some kind of scientific idealism?
Madam C pauses, then she brings up that often discussed topic.
I still believe we can reach the final theory. Something all-encompassing that unifies the entire universe.
Enigma falters, then lets out a sigh.
Well, in that, we've just been going in circles. In a decade, all we've managed is to return to the 11th dimension.
But that doesn't mean all our past efforts have been meaningless.
She rises, cutting the conversation short.
The timekeeper hopes to understand the situation outside as soon as possible. Once you've arrived at a conclusion, please contact me immediately.
Always keep her composure. The door shut. Madam C stands in the corridor, gazing up at the unfamiliar silver-white building. Oh, this background right here. When Lucy... This is the background where Lucy left Laplace and everyone, the whole buildings, all of the researchers, everyone here just congratulates on Lucy, setting their salute. Oh, such a memorable moment.
Can a scientist become a politician?
Me. Yeah. Let's see. To be continued. Okay, these chapters went by pretty fast. I think I can kind of speed run this. During her university days, not even the grand unified theories could predict that a graduate would become a politician. Oh, okay. A philosopher from your homeland once said, if we take a foot-long stick and cut it in half each day, we will never reach its end. Huh? No, I'm not here to discuss calculus. I'd like to ask you this. Do you think a stick can truly be divided forever? If you reach the point where it can no longer be halves, what remains? I think I know this. You might say it's some fundamental particle, but in my class, the correct answer is a string. Nature's most basic unit is not a particle, but an incredible tiny string. Divide a stick to its limit and you find a string. Divide gold down to its limit and you also find a string. Even the basic unit of gravity should be a string. Now this is confusing me. I don't get this. I also think that the basic new unit is the particle, but what is it? It's a string. I hope it's not tied to like the string that you it's like the thread to spin the wheel. So if you gather enough string, you can bring a person back. The entire world is made of strings vibrating at different frequencies is unseen. Higher dimensions, they may seem insignificant, but they are everywhere. Some pragmatists may laugh at you for taking this class. Why deal with fantastical theories that has no experimental proof? I am a human, but you are an arcanist. I hope you understand my pursuit of a perfect concept, Miss Zhang. Miss Zhang. I forgot who she is. The answer's at the bottom. Ooh, we see a lot of familiar face. Who's this? Don't readily accept rehearsed stories. Let's continue.
There must be a theory that unifies everything in the universe.
Who's this?
Because every puzzle has a solution.
Is this the young Enigma? Lies form a framework.
The world
What?
is like a crossword. If you follow the clues...
Waiting for one letter to anchor the answer.
Verdammt. Isn't it about time humanity evolved beyond sleep?
Oh god, Enigma. He shakes his head and fixes his gaze on the jumbled grid lines covering his desk. Pushing the papers and files aside, he turns on the screen. 3
It's only
p.m.
been 6 hours. Looks like the little biter's actually done some work in between destroying public property. Side effects have certainly lessened.
Little biters? Who's the little biters?
Did I throw away the instruction manual? What did it say? Never mind. The little side effects have already been eliminated. The other symptoms don't matter.
He rummages under the papers for the metal tube and tips two
I hope this helps.
colorful candy into his palm. You remember this kind of candy, bagel? We used to have this kind of candy too when we were young. The black tube with the red cap on it. It used to be so good, but now it tastes sucks. The kind of candy I used to eat when I was a child.
Toybox research, the timekeeper's request, new results, and Lorenz. All right. As always, problems rarely come alone. But the more problems there are, the closer we are to the solution.
We need to stop creating more problems.
Ulrich slams his fist down on the desk in an attempt to end the chaotic discussion spiraling before him. Unfortunately, in Laplace, shouting only invites a louder rebuttal.
Then get rid of the approval system so we can all work in peace for a couple weeks. You know, spend our time actually experimenting instead of writing damn reports.
I agree. F those reports.
That's our problem. I'm telling you, even if Enigma locked himself in that room for the next decade, he wouldn't get through them all.
Focus on the matter at hand, researcher Medicine Pocket. The toy box has been fixed for now, and the communication problems it caused have also disappeared. But we need to come up with a way to prevent any similar incidents in the future.
It's a very cute toy box.
And it's crucial we figure out how it had such a widespread effect. We can't risk almost all of Laplace speaking in cipher again. I, for one, believe it's related to the storm syndrome. But our research progress has been far too slow, so I need everyone.
There you go again. You're gonna say that the language disorder interfered with our work, right? Well, let me make this clear. Whether I use cipher or decimal or freaking latte art to communicate, it's not gonna stop me from doing what I want.
Latte art. Medicine Pocket mimics Ulrich's tone, drawing out the words.
Those emergency handbooks are only filling that tank of yours with useless garbage data. Whatever happens, my advice is the same.
10 out of 10 imitation.
Mind your own business and let us fend for ourselves.
Huh. Sounds like you've gotten over accidentally ordering critter chow at the canteen. I suppose it is quite difficult to decipher a Tetris-based language, no?
First time seeing he's the bed on the screen. I use the bed. It's pretty interesting in the way they render the models. You can see like Medicine Pockets has really like crispy line, and Hisabet just had a lot of like softer line.
And no, we can't just blow up the toy box Medicine Pocket. As I said before, it cannot be destroyed through arcane or scientific means. You should know when to quit.
I really love her spine looking dress here. And of course of all of the snacks in her hair too. She has such a pretty design.
Blow it up? Absolutely
love the blue.
Not.
The fur flute nearly bounces in the tank.
Adler already notified us that the Foundation is pressuring us to deliver persuasive research results. This isn't the first time they've used our laissez-faire attitude as an excuse to attack Laplace. We need to use the toy box's simulations to create a reliable emergency protocol.
Okay, I get you. We just need to submit something that'll shut them up. So why don't you round up everyone who's been wasting research materials, hand them all Lorentz ID badges, and turn them over?
I did hear the Foundation has been quite lively lately. As crowded and chaotic as the crystal structure of austenite, supposedly.
Mm-hmm. Calm down, Ulrich. Calm down. Ulrich is clearly trying his best to hold it together. Eventually, the tremor in his voice, Mordude, settles.
That's quite enough. Now, if you'd please return to today's topic. Researcher Pointer, Researcher X, how are the results of your data analysis?
The two researchers have long grown accustomed to the lab's clamor. They know silence is the best way to keep out of it. Pointer pushes a stack of files toward Ulrich. Is it a very accurate depiction of meeting in the company? Absolutely chaotic.
I've included a summary for the timekeeper's
Pointer.
perusal.
I saw some people shifting Pointer with Hisabet. I see the chemistry. I can see the chemistry. Even though I didn't play the story properly.
In simple terms, the flood has altered the characteristics of the storm.
Pointer can be like easy 4-star character, 5-star character even.
The vast majority of our past data has been rendered useless. Our most reliable models require multiple rounds of verification. Therefore, our current conclusions offer reference only.
This should be plenty. I'm confident we'll adapt to these new conditions very soon.
Mm-hmm. Everyone silently agrees.
Have we made any discoveries regarding the arcane fluctuations emanating from the toy box?
If we're only looking at the numbers, the magnitude of these arcane fluctuations far exceeds normal levels.
Oh my god, X model is... You can tell the age of the models. X model is so old. You can sometimes when he's like lifting the finger, they didn't cut out the lines clearly. Oh hi, yo, Mary. My stream blacks. Oh hi, yo, Mary.
I also consulted all the arcanists I know with arcane skills related to language, words, or sound. None of them could find any man-made traces in the fluctuations. I have two hypotheses. One, this toy box is a naturally occurring arcane object. And two, its core holds a power beyond most arcanists' comprehension.
Okay, Echo, I need I need you for this one. How did we get this toy box? Where did the toys box come from? You just woke up today? You have a good time day and your energy right now? Nice. Energy well spent. Yes. I think this is the first time I heard about the toy box. I might skip some mini event lore. He pauses, hesitation perhaps.
I also have a personal theory. Mr. Ludwig's arcane fluctuations.
Yes. Did the arcane fluctuation turn Mr. Ludwig into the Raven? The meeting room door is thrown open, slamming it against the wall. Everyone turns towards the figure that has just bust in.
Mr. Enigma.
Oh. Flashback.
Doors unlocked.
The visitor pushes the door open and enters.
I already reviewed your application last Wednesday, X. And you and Elizabeth can stop submitting those clinical trial applications for Medicine Pocket's project.
Oh, I have a friend.
Regulus is not an option either. There isn't a hair on her body that doesn't scream arcanist.
I think we were ever told that. Oh. Muse 3 created this web. Who is Muse 3? You have an English test today and you passed, got a 9? Wow! Congratulations! Clap, 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 clap. Shugai. That's the English using every day worked. But to be honest, like getting like a 9 in the English exam is pretty impressive. Because the English exam these days are just crazy. Oh, they are bonkers. Using alien language that we don't get to hear every day.
I will handle this myself. After all, I was the one who questioned Medicine Pocket on the possibility of resuming research on the topic in the first place.
It's a compelling research direction. An antidote for Procrasma extract suitable for human consumption, and a universally applicable edible extract with energizing effects.
Oh gosh. A universally applicable edible extract with energizing effect. These word forms. Oh. Questioning Q&A? Kind of like that? He delivers the long string of turns with neither a stumble nor a pause, as if reciting from a script. Kind of.
There's no need for you to worry. I read the project proposal. Medicine Pocket already consulted me on a few issues.
That proposal was supposed to be confidential. Never mind. But we need to act like this research topic doesn't exist until it yields some results. You are all pure-blood arcanists. You have a natural tolerance for Procrasma extract. But it's simply too dangerous to move straight onto pure-blood humans.
We need more experiment subject.
Well, I suppose it's about time my quarter arcanist blood came in handy.
Yeah.
I understand, Mr. Enigma. I have no intention, nor the power, mind you, to interfere with anyone's decision. But I did receive a document I think you should see.
What if one day we get a 6-star version of X? Like how they did with Eagle? That would be amazing.
Of course you did.
Absolute glow
There's
up.
always more.
It's about the language disorder caused by the toy box's malfunction. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Although the world outside has returned to normal, a lot of curious occurrences have appeared in the toy box. Allegedly, the behavior of its inhabitants has become increasingly formulaic and unified. Of course, These are Mr. Ulrich's words. I haven't seen it for myself. The specifics are on top.
He hands over the
thing.
document.
It's comprehensive. Exhaustive, even. It should be more than enough to submit to the Foundation.
Hello, Vase. Yeah, it's been a while.
But Ulrich isn't convinced it's persuasive enough, so he hasn't
Just
turned it
playing
in.
visual novel game these days.
We all know how easy it is to fall down a research rabbit hole. He needs someone on the outside to step in and make a decision.
How was your day today, Vase?
At least, that's what I think. There's also the small matter of a waveform contaminating the toy box's arcane fluctuations. A waveform extremely similar to that of our dear Mr. Raven. I've compared it. It's distinctly different from the other simulation data.
X delivers the last of his repair lines, and with that, the butterfly has flapped its wings. He steps out and shuts the door behind him.
Ulrich. Ulrich!
Hey, what are you yelling for?
Oh, medicine voice in the background.
I'm trying to return this copy of your report that you forgot.
Oh, that's it? Okay, that's the end. Interesting. Your body got healed? Nice. Now you can do 10 sketches a day. After all, you may not even know how to play with toys at all. Oh, okay. Short one. Step 1. Swear you are more than 6 years old, or at least no longer have a habit of putting toys in your mouth. Place the toy box upright on a firm surface, with my handsome faces facing up. Make sure no cats are around. Make sure you have at least one friend to play with. Multiple personalities count as friends too. Damn. They even consider personality disorder. Chant this happy little incantation. With Arcanum comes endless imagination. The Muse Museum right before your eyes. Muse 3 reserves the right to final interpretation of this product. Cool. The internet is less reliable than you think. Reboot. Oh, it works. Okay, I'm gonna quickly read through this. The languages that battery damage our servers. Much of our historical data was corrupted into garbled text and couldn't be recovered. There was nothing I could do except format the server. Turn back time feel like. Almost want to join Management Dictate. Oh, becoming Enigma. Get a server from before the language disorder. Oh. The data say the chain is so small that even an astronomer would ignore it. Evil index has surpassed medicine pocket. Oh my gosh. Only English the whole time in the language. I like to join Management Dictator. Sounded like worse considering. That's it for La Paz is done for. Like Medbot in the background? Yeah, I know. So statsy. That's why I really love Medbot. Truth is correctness. Hey, is anyone going to guarantee the truth of this statement? Portable reality. So I'm going to get some fighting in this note. I'm catching up to you, Echo. I'm catching up. So far, the pacing of the story has gone pretty well. Oh, it's in the toy box. A professional expedition team is of 1 investigator and 2 researchers.
More and more critters since we entered this forest.
Through the woods.
At least we didn't come here for nothing. Hey Ulrich, don't forget our loot.
His fellow researchers stared at him incredulously. Oh my god, incredulously.
Loot? Adler, are you seriously calling these supplies loot?
I mean, it makes sense. Walking stick man. Yeah.
I didn't expect you, of all people, to start indulging in roleplay.
They make Marcus kind of tall. They make her kind of taller than Enigma and Ulrich. Probably because of the hat, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about. And you can save your energy for the journey. We still have a long way ahead of us.
Are we inside the toy box? Like how can we shrink ourselves in this toy box? What kind of a Doraemon is this?
Mr. Enigma, Mr. Ulrich, perhaps we should hurry.
Marcus' voice so soft. Marcus is sensing another argument brewing. Marcus cuts in. I think let Marcus go along with his two bongers. I kind of right choice.
So we can get there before the language disorder spreads to all of Laplace.
Ah, good. At least someone in our party can put together a rational thought.
According to Muse's map, we still have 7 kilometers until we reach the toy box's depths.
Oh my god, we have to walk there? That's kind of far.
If we cross this critter's territory, we'll save a third of the time it would take to go around.
Let's do it. Critters. Suddenly, a strange noise interrupts her.
Is that a critter?
It sounds like it.
No. It's an arcanist using critter speech.
Huh?
Looks like another piece afflicted with a language disorder.
Nani? Marcus stares at the arcanist and frowns.
We're too far away. I can't make out what he's trying to say. Let's get closer. I may be able to read some useful information. All right, allow me.
Okay. Lore accurate team. Of course, we're gonna go with the Dynamo team. Ta-da! If I have Enigma, he'll be here, but
Program activated.
oh, this is the language disorder they mean. Green. Bamboo shoot.
Oh, I understand. There's a maiden hair fern and a bamboo shoot. Looks like all I need to do is find the page with the fern and bamboo shoot.
Hurry, we will buy you some time.
We should continue along the humid, shaded areas preferred by maidenhair ferns. I suppose we are like ants to the people outside. A giant bamboo shoot that looks like a green arrow grows at the end of the path we're looking for. Oh, our shortcut is just there, behind the big tree.
I'll handle it, all right.
Lead a team.
An adequate sample. Encryption complete.
Win race of Reverse1999.
I will help you.
Overkilled.
Please, go ahead. There's work left here to be done.
Thank you, Karen, for your contribution. So cursed. The track ends with a tall building peeking out from beyond the trees.
This really was a shortcut.
Yay! Shortcut to where? Enigma glances at her. Marcus is excitedly checking what's ahead. A far cry from that head-down figure he vaguely remembers. Yes, the spitting image of a brave investigator. A mountaineer,
I'm very grateful for your help, Miss Marcus. I wager we'd still be running in circles if you weren't here.
Good animation too? They choose to do with the toy box background? Just turn it to the 2D cardboard cutout? Yeah. It creates a very interesting atmosphere.
Indeed.
Very
If we can
cartoonish.
maintain this rate of progress, we'll be submitting an up-to-standard pre-storm protocol very, very soon.
Why Ulrich always jumps out of the bush?
Ulrich, Why didn't you submit this copy of the pre-storm protocol?
Half-finished products have no place in a conference, Adler.
Faced with the substitute's director's aggressive interrogation, Ulrich only watches as the file is slammed onto the desk.
It simply isn't persuasive enough. The toy box's storm simulation still poses some problems that require solving.
Oh. So this toy box can recreate the storm? It's kind of convenient.
Am I hearing this right, Blob for Brains? You're telling me you've already finished the damn thing, but you thought you'd play us all for laughs for a while? Ugh, just turn it in, damn it! Shut those checker chumps up!
As I said, there are still some problems that haven't...
Ulrich, you are slipping into the mindset of a creator. They're simulated data. There's no need for your humanitarian care.
Okay.
And your biases are showing, Adler.
Whoop. Argument.
As you'll recall from your encounters with the many familiar faces in the toy box, the pieces there are not objectively different from their real-world counterparts.
Pieces that are not objectively different from the real-world counterparts. Familiar faces. No, none of this is real.
They are just pieces of data, parts of a simulation. You shut yourself in your labs, in the toy box, calculating all day. And for what? If you all keep playing delusional genius and continue to ignore the problems Laplace is facing, soon it will be out of our hands. This isn't the toy box. There are no resets.
A brief silence falls over the meeting room. Then the researchers catch on to a certain keyword.
It's true, Adler. With every new era brought by the storm, the Foundation has only tightened their policies, perhaps to an extreme. However, they need Laplace's research results. They need our innovation, our inventions.
Pointers? The more I look at Pointers, the more I fall in love with her design. This design is so good. Oh my gosh. It's pretty whack, but I love it so much. Her braces is really cool too.
The Foundation doesn't view us as an enemy.
Exactly. I seriously don't get you guys. It's not like it'll affect us, so quit wasting our time with all these meetings. So what if Laplace loses its independence?
Adler, we can't properly discuss the issue if you don't explain what's making you so apprehensive.
Enigma's mouth opens. A habitual scoff slips out before any words can.
If the Foundation passes their storm personnel reform, do you really think you'll be able to continue your research freely? Laplace is this close to being completely subsumed by the Foundation. When that happens, where do you think our inventions are going to be used? Don't tell me that none of you have ever considered.
Oh la la! No wonder they called you Enigma. If you've got some insider information, just tell us already.
Oh la la! The substitute director draws a deep breath. Oh, Konstantin office?
Adler Hoffman, you've arrived. Please, sit.
Konstantin and the absolute hideous collar jump scare. It looks like a banana peels the more you look at it, right? Fashion.
No need. I'm not here to chat.
That's why I don't understand fashion.
Fine by me. Then allow me to move on to the subject. How's your progress on the storm contingency plan the Foundation requested?
Enigma waves the question away impatiently.
Get to the point.
I had planned on some small talk, but I'll get right to it if you wish.
She leans back in her chair.
If you assume the position of Laplace's next director, I can promise that the Foundation will not significantly interfere with the LSCC's regular operations.
Okay, Echo, remind me what LSCC again? I kind of forgot about this. What is LSCC?
On the condition I obey your every word.
Quite the opposite. Everything will be in your hands to do with as you see fit.
I'm so used to just Laplace. What do you mean, Laplace Scientific Computing Center? Just call it Laplace.
Then I would choose to keep things the way they are. And there are plenty of more outstanding, more rational members who could take on the responsibility. Take Ulrich, the leader of the Storm Research Group, for example. Or Pointer. She did remarkable work on developing the teleport disc, among any number of others.
Mr. Adler, I'm afraid you've missed a crucial point. Although committee member Irenai is the one pushing for the Storm personnel reform, appointing you as the director of Laplace is not his intention.
Oh?
It's yours, isn't it, Madam Constantine?
You see, a keen mind is a key prerequisite to becoming director.
What the hell, flick animation?
The core of the issue isn't how the Foundation presents its final decision to the outside world, but who we present. And what we need is a human. A stable, persuasive, uncontroversial human.
Uncontroversial, yeah. But stable and persuasive, I don't think Enigma is.
When all is said and done, the Foundation's objective remains the same. We only wish to do all we can to brave the storm. In this regard, you are the best choice, Mr. Adler.
I guess it's supposed to be Hoffman? But because Hoffman is gone, so they pick Adler?
Your best choice was forced to retire in the Timekeeper's suitcase.
Yes. Madame Lucy has certainly been enjoying a comfortable vacation.
As she should. As she should. Maintaining her smile, Constance steers the conversation in another direction. Have to play another chess piece.
But let's not dwell on that. There's something else I wanted to tell you. Something interesting. To be kept to yourself for the time being, of course. It's a research topic we haven't yet revealed to Laplace. As you're well aware, for many years we've been searching for a method to bring back those reversed in the storm. Well, the Foundation has discovered a feasible theory. If we can inject a person's past memories into a suitable body, then we can restore those who were lost.
I guess that's why they keep doing all of that experiments. Oh god, this is so amped up. How can you inject a person's memories though? I mean, you can replace the organs, but memories, kinda.
All those years ago,
impossible.
A special candidate helped us in the first stages of this experiment. And now, we're finally starting to see results.
Earth?
To this end, we hope to acquire help from Laplace.
It's kind of funny. It's because you unalive a person to bring another person back to life. It's kind of amped up the same way. Like we only care about the person that got reversed. We don't care about the person that lived in this era at all. Passerby. What are these? A necessary choice in the midst of chance. I'm speed running. I think I can go to like Note 7 tonight. Let's see.
Go on, spit it out! Or have all those long-winded administrative tasks totally destroyed your ability to get to the point?
You know something, don't you, Adler?
Everyone waits for Enigma to speak, but all they get is a room full of puzzled looks. No matter how much he despises Constantine's implications and methods, he knows that this is neither the time nor the place for sharing what he's learned. The words he cannot speak harden into a stone at the back of his throat. Were he to let it fall, the ripples it would send through Laplace would be impossible to calm.
I'm simply learning to consider the consequences before I act. Some of the Foundation's committee members have gotten swept up in the prospect of an impending arcane war. If this goes on, Laplace mustn't become a pawn in their war games, or a bargaining chip for their faction disputes. In short, we need to submit our pre-storm protocol as soon as possible. Which means we need to figure out what the core of the toy box really is. No, whatever it is, we need to crack it open as soon as possible. All right? If we hurry, we still have a chance to convince the talking heads at the Foundation to leave us be.
Each researcher wears a different expression.
Huh! Enigma, are you actually begging right now? Quick, has the storm stopped? Has hell frozen over?
Whatever. Just give me an answer.
The fur flute swirls violently in the tank, then slowly it settles.
All right, it seems there'll be no solving our differences in the short term. So, I have a proposal. We submit 2 reports, and let the reviewers decide.
Not another report.
Fine.
In the toy box, once again, Enigma exploration has taken him to the beach. Waves roll in, forming at the shore. He looks down at the swirling water.
From a visual estimate, the perfect language covers everything in a 5-kilometer radius, with the tower as its center. On the beach outside this 5-kilometer area, the environment continues to exhibit signs of language disorder, a new type of storm syndrome. It deconstructs words into phonemes, the building blocks of sound, and uses them as the building blocks of matter. A handful of seawater contains 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly 20 phonemes. Though clearly the phonemes themselves don't carry any meaning, they do leave room to construct one.
This effect is so cool. The effects of like melting down the words. The waves swirls, causing phonemes to clash and rings against each other.
Create a chiming sound, like bells. This seawater holds enough phonemes such that they may organize into morphemes, the smallest units of meaning.
Oh my gosh. It's making my head hurt already. Oh gosh. I need to stay
Monkeys may
strong.
have an easier time putting Shakespeare together here than writing it on typewriters.
A jellytech sea breeze brushes Enigma cheeks and carries rhyme muttering to the wave's crest. Then the waves breaks against the shore again, and the wind shifts.
It seems the wind strips even the quietest utterances into the smallest units of sound.
He casts his hearing like a net, carefully sifting our...
Perhaps these symptoms can be understood as a language microscope.
Sifting out
or
bare
maybe a scalpel.
Okay. Symptoms can be understood as a language microscope.
The environment dissolves and dissects every spoken word, leaving only its phonetic fragments behind. To use language is to quickly combine these pieces into specific sequences to create a meaningful utterance. Thus, one could view this entire environment as a simulation of language use.
Yeah, I see.
Bilabial plosive, diphthong, mid-central vowel, nasal. The phonemes of poem.
Oh my gosh.
I see. It's encryption and decryption. Hardly foreign territory for me.
Enigma IC and my IC are very opposite. For your information. Enigma crouches down, pulls a small glass vial from his pocket, and fills it to the 2/3 mark with seawater. He seals the vial and shakes it. The liquid inside is crystal clear.
It still appears like normal seawater in this container. Let's see if X has any suitable equipment to analyze its composition when I get back.
I know someone... Not the Grim, never the Grim.
I wonder, if I bring this vial of seawater to the tower, will its composition change?
Tower? The net catches a few strange symbols. Not far up, several toy box locals rush from the reef in panic. Puzzled, Enigma watches as they come running straight toward him, crying all the way. Critter! As they draw closer, the phonemes resemble into words.
This language deconstruction phenomenon seems to have a limited range. Just now, the limit was around 2 meters.
He quickly jots the new finding on the back of his hand, but the local shouting robs him of any chance to ponder it further. The glamoring colors surrounding him. No matter which way he steps, they swarm back in an instant. Yeah, I know, it's regulars. I miss regulars too. Is where you stop for today? I will go further than this note, so you don't want to get spoiled. You can leave the chat before that. He tries to convince himself they're nothing but cold data, not real people, not worth his time.
Predator attacks are common in the toy box. Go find the fellow with the glass tank for a head. I need to get to that tower.
The pieces refuse to take no for an answer. The reality has made the choice for them. Keep pushing. Enigma glances down at his timer. 10 hours in the toy box already.
If I waste time on things like this, I won't make any progress on the tower's function before the simulated storm hits.
Keeping my finals today to stress out the event.
I need to finish the pre-storm protocol before Ulrich does. All the damn pleading. What is this, a time loop?
When needs collide, the result is either a standoff or a concession, and lately, Enigma has been favoring the latter. There's not a trace of simulation in the panic on their faces. Not even Laplace's most advanced equipment could reproduce terror so faithfully.
Leads the way.
They cheer and quickly clear a path toward the reef. On the other side, the emergency comes into view, a pack of critters closing in. Okay.
Program activated.
Ooh, big critter. Win rate. Oh.
Let's get this over with quickly.
All right, I'll handle the grid.
Leave it to me.
An adequate sample. The perfect solution.
Cherish life.
In a second.
One
The
shot.
work went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
The controversial skin right there. Critter's speech. Just you wait. It doesn't take much before the critters flee shrieking. Even without understanding the language and with parts of it reduced to incomprehensible noise, their movement conveyed their fury just fine. Who's this? Hoffman?
Thank you for lending us a hand.
Oh, damn. Oh, why is he here? Why is she here? What? Is she... She hears because... Because?
You again.
Oh, Enigma has seen her before. As he approaches the trapped survivor, Enigma's eyes fall on a figure before him. My god! They recreate her image so perfectly. A simulation of someone he knew better than anyone, built from Greta Hoffman's memory data. Ah, okay. From memory data? How can they extract memory data?
I should have known. This is the only way to the tower.
He mutters under his breath and takes a step forward. It's a waste of time. None of this is real. Just an absurd coincidence generated by the toy box logic.
I saw you on my previous expeditions.
Maybe the toy box also extracts this from Enigma memory data as well?
Oh, you're from the outside. This world is constantly resetting, so I'm afraid I cannot recall our previous encounters.
The last time I saw you, you were also on your way to explore the depths of the toy box. Is that the case this time as well? I built a tower there, in the depths, but nothing has changed. I'm no closer to finding out how to stop the storm in here. Listen to me. This is all a simulation, designed to help us find a solution to the storm. No matter what you do, everything will eventually reset to its original state. Nothing will change.
Yeah, this toy box is kind of OP. How could they create such a thing like this?
You don't have to waste your time like this. You've already made this journey before, and it is difficult and meaningless.
Hoffman studies Enigma calmly. He is standing right in front of her, blocking the road ahead.
I appreciate your concern. It appears this isn't the first time you've observed our actions. And I'm glad I was able to help you come to your conclusions. However, everything you've said pertains to your business as an outsider. From your point of view, perhaps your claims are correct. But I'll only know if your advice is meaningful to me once I get there myself. When I see that tower with my own eyes. In any case, I won't be the last to visit it. Perhaps whatever I leave behind will help those who come after. Like I've helped you.
Oh, that's it. That's it hard.
Besides, if you've already concluded that this is meaningless, why did you return?
Leaving the questions to hang in the air, Hoffman brushes past Enigma. Oh my god, the text goes so fast! And follow the row behind him. Enigma doesn't move. The timer ticks on, converting precious time into numbers. A moment later, he set off down the same road. To be continued. One more chapter. One more note. Ooh. All is but a riddle. And the old days carry the scent of mint. I'm gonna play as many notes as possible so I could catch up to the event. I'm committed to this. I'll play this story.
I'm heading out.
This is so backrooms quoted. The window, the dining table, the door.
You can heat up the leftovers in the fridge for lunch. Did you hear that, Adler?
What's the appeal of the mountaineering club anyway? At this point, even the neighbors are saying, looking for Greta? She's probably gone mountain climbing.
Adler's younger voice. I'm not a fan.
Or rowing.
Or rowing, yeah. The young woman at the door has already laced up her shoes. She stamps her feet on the mat. She shoulders her hiking pack and glancing back at her brother as she rises.
Would you like to come?
Ah, but young Greta though. But young Greta though. She's so gorgeous.
Last time you joined me on the Covendo climb, before we'd even made it back, you said you'd never participate in any weekend sports events ever again. Chess, swimming, or doing those math problems you love? They're all worthy pastimes. There's no need to follow me.
I only came here to get a glass of water.
Sure. By the way, I need your help with something.
Greta tosses him a set of keys. He catches them, his eyes never leaving the crosswords in his newspaper.
What are you poring over now? Planning to lock up Papa's cigarette cabinet behind a code again?
That was just a visionaire cipher. A beginner's puzzle.
Anyway, if you have the time, could you mow the lawn in the back garden? It would make Mama and Papa happy. And you know, I've never asked, what's got you so dead set on Laplace? There are plenty of outstanding research facilities to choose from. Why them?
Because I believe we share the same ideals.
The seriousness in his tone makes her pause. Her hand lingers over
There must be a theory that unifies everything in the universe.
A theory that unifies everything in the universe.
Because every puzzle has a solution. The world is like a crossword. If you follow the clues, you'll arrive at an answer. The only answer. An established theory. It's simple, clear, rational. Codes simply rearrange symbols according to a set of rules. Identify these rules, and you can decipher it. If we don't have an answer, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but rather that we haven't discovered it yet. I've attended lectures at Laplace. Their researchers firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit. But that's the way it should be.
Greta nods and open the door with a smile. Whatever you believe, I will support you.
I see. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll receive an invitation from them soon enough.
There's something about young Rita. She looked like a fox. She looked like a very carefree fox. And the older Greta is just pretty tired. She looks so tired in her older form.
I've asked around. They all said age is no matter, nor whether or not you are an arcanist. Laplace opens its doors to geniuses. That's the only requirement. Won't be any trouble for you, Bruderherz.
Damn. Game. He crouches and sets the flower down before the headstone. They join other bouquets. White chrysanthemums now spill over the edge of the stone and onto the grass.
Many people remember you. Even Museet 3's toy box has a chunk of data, still diligently simulating your stubbornness.
The legacy lives on.
But I'm sure you don't want to hear me prattle on about the past.
Whether to convince himself or to push something away, Enigma
The tower in the toy box. The Tower of Babel we used to solve the language disorder. It isn't the final solution.
Enigma searches his cluttered thoughts for something else to say.
Yes, people are able to use verbal communication to understand each other again. Unprecedented, I know. But this has come at a cost. The piece's cognitive processes have all unified under the same model. Unanimous agreement, unanimous objection. Can this even be considered communication?
He's been staring at the engraved letters for so long that they started to look strange. It's like this is all some sort of dream.
Ulrich and I each set off on our own expeditions. But in the end, we both decided to destroy the tower and take its core. So, now we have a new problem to solve. The core has a combination lock, and I can't make heads or tails of it.
You can do it. Problem puzzle solver. The headstone offers only silence, though that doesn't stop Enigma from working out what Greta's response may have been.
I know. You wouldn't understand. This is supposed to be my specialty. Finding clues, cracking codes. All it takes for me is time. But my mind's gone rusty. Even my own thoughts have become unreliable.
Man, I'm getting emotional for nothing. I'm getting emotional. Oh my god, I need a t-shirt. It's like you used to have someone to help you answer all of the questions, or someone that you could share your thought with. Like when you back in the corner, you have someone to rely on, and now that person is gone, and you have to deal with all of this shit by yourself. It's kind of tragic. Tissue, yeah, I have some tissue to dab the tears away.
I haven't done any research of my own in a long time. Oh no, just pointless meetings and endless paperwork. Trivial, inconsequential matters have absorbed my every waking moment, grinding the old gears in my head to a halt. I can almost hear them creaking when I try to get them turning again. Perhaps I've lost the talent I once had.
He's so jaded. He's so jaded. He nods with a bitter smile.
Maybe one day soon, I'll be using one of X's inventions. Even his simplest robots couldn't do any worse than me.
The white chrysanthemums whispers in the drifting wind, and as he falls silent, the world sounds close in around him.
Oh, Mr. Enigma. You're here too.
He turns toward the voice. Greta's menteed stands behind him, arms full of documents and flowers.
I have a meeting with the Foundation. This was on the way.
Oh, just say you want to visit your sister. It's fine.
You're here to see her again?
Yes, I've brought some new manuscripts for her to see. These manuscripts, I'm going to submit them to the Daydream Post. But I'm not sure whether I'll be rejected again. I used a different recording technique this time, based on the feedback Madame Hoffman gave me once. So, I wanted to show them to her before I got an answer from the magazine. I hope she can see that I've finally figured out what to do with my limitless reading. Instead of focusing on how much I can read, I've decided to focus on the specific truths I can glean from them, to record the story of the storm.
Enigma steps aside. Marcus lays the flowers on top of the documents and sets them both before the headstones.
Without betraying my own principles or Madame Hoffman's teachings, I've managed to find a recording technique that can realize my dream. Of course, it's definitely lacking in a lot of ways.
You have to start somewhere. Marcus manages to say what she means, though not without stumbling over herself. She doesn't know Enigma well. Greta was the lone thread that connected them.
Actually, Mr. Enigma, I never thought you'd come here. Oh, I don't mean that as a criticism. I only mean I understand how you were feeling. But I suppose now you're here, you found an answer to that question?
Not really. Marcus chooses her words with care.
Not yet. But staying like this isn't going to help me think either.
It's okay to change your scenarios, your environment once in a while. It's help you like refresh the mind.
Well, reading takes time, and so does seeking proof.
Perhaps. You probably have a lot to say to her. I'll get out of your way.
Enigma reaches into his pocket and feels the cold metal tube in his palm. He rummages in the other.
What's wrong, Mr. Enigma?
Nothing. Here.
Marcus opens her hands. Enigma drops something into them and turns to leave. Oh, the candies! Cute candies! She looks down. She knows these candies well. Similar ones could always be found in her mentor's pockets. Damn it. The sharp cold sense makes her blink.
Oh, Vince.
No, Marcus. You cry, okay? You cry. So, hold it in. Hold it in. Back to the Foundation. The tense, fruitless meeting finally ends. Enigma stands in the busy hall, adrift. Staff members rush past without noticing him, arms full of files, each load heavier than the last.
Talk about using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. What a meaningless waste of resources.
The communicator rings just in time, cutting off his lingering contempt for the meeting he suffered through just half an hour ago.
Adler, if you
not dealing with anything urgent, please return to Laplace as soon as possible.
What happened?
We've made some new discoveries regarding the tower's core.
Oh?
It changes when observed. We need to come up with a new plan.
To be continued? To be continued! One more chapter. I'm speed running through this. Writing a book is something akin to having a conversation with yourself. Oh. Okay. It's all okay. It's all okay. I see it's all Kakania. I need to read this. After that, the storm brought the world to the 1990s. Miss Iso rarely accepted treatment. Miss Kakania has been traveling the world, striving to change it. She quickly adapted to the new era and read many books. I also give her plenty of recommendation. It is worth noting that after Vienna incident, Miss Semmelweis became a vampire. This came as a massive surprise to everyone, but it also fascinated me, like reaching the payoff of the story's foreshadowing. After making many sincere requests, I got permission to read the beginning of her story. It's a complex tale, one that leaves you pondering incessantly about how it ends. However, if I were to retell the whole story here, this book would end up 3 times thicker. I would like to thank my mentor, Madame Hoffman, for showing me how to keep things concise in situations like this. The world has traveled to 1920, but the war has not ended. It all feels like a continuation of that chaotic date. I heard Miss Kakania was dejected the whole day, but she quickly returned to her mission from the Field Agent Administration. Even after crossing 2 eras, her tenacious spirit has not dampened at all. It seems that spirit has affected me too. I find myself constantly thinking about what I can do. Thus, I decided to write this book to organize my thoughts, in the hopes that I will find a conclusion before the final draft. This is Marcus writing. I want to read about how Silverboy became a vampire too, but don't have time yet. The more eccentrics there are, the more guys there are. Okay, this one you guys can read it. I'm just gonna skim through it real quick. Oh, so many big words. So many big words up there. If you can't crack the code, confronting the suspect directly and ask them to stop the prank. If a suspect denies involvement, try to force them to decode it for you. It doesn't matter whether they're really the culprit or not. Oh, I think this is the chapter where I'm going to stop. Oh, that is I forgot her name. Her name starts with an M, I think. Flowing memories. The world shifts under observation. Memories are but echoes in a class tank. I think we're about to find a boss here. There's a boss symbol there. Flowing memories.
As you can see, this is the toy box's core.
It looks pretty simple. The core is contained within a metallic frame. At the center, something between a cloud of fog and jellyfish envelops matters and symbols too strange to name.
After running it through some preliminary tests,
as you can
we discovered
see,
its inner contents don't match up with any known arcane material. Our next step would be to record and analyze its center.
As you can see, as you know.
But there's a problem. The matter and symbols floating in the core seem to change their state every time we observe it.
Without warning, the interior shifts again. 2 forms slowly emerge from the fog.
Are those...
gears?
I think it looks more like the black and white grid of a crossword puzzle.
Enigma was like, crossword, you said?
Adler, your observation right now. The observation of a cryptographer with very distinct interests and inclinations has become a new influencing factor on the core.
Decipher time.
I understand. Under these circumstances, analyzing its contents is pointless.
Precisely. But the problems don't stop there.
Over gestures toward the toy box on the table.
Within the 3-hour period after the core's removal, the environment in the toy box descended into chaos. Understandably so. The core has an unmeasurable quality. It stood to reason that the same quality extended to the toy box.
Elizabeth and I entered the box to verify this theory. With its stabilizing core gone, the environment in the toy box has also become affected by its observers. In fact, we found the level of chaos is positively correlated to the number of observers.
Observer effect. Changing environment.
Familiar, isn't it? Our current situation seems to share many qualities with artificial somnambulism. Elizabeth has gone to get reinforcements. Right on time.
Just as Pointer had estimated, Elizabeth leads Mesmer, okay, I remember her name, Mesmer Jr. into the meeting room.
Go on. Time's precious.
Elizabeth stepped back. Mesmer approaches the toy box. She leans over, peering down at the small, almost real world inside. A textbook Zoot hypothesis.
I'm sorry, but this isn't the same as artificial somnambulism.
Why? After a long pause, she delivers her verdict.
I don't come to this conclusion arbitrarily. I've been paying attention to your experiments on this toy box. Look. In your toy box, there's still a vending machine at the entrance to the Laplace laboratories.
It's true, but out here, that vending machine was removed 2 days ago.
Oh.
Artificial somnambulism creates images based on subconscious memory. It's blurry and malleable. Even with our guidance, memories can still lie to you. That's why we use it primarily for psychotherapy, not simulations for experiments.
Makes sense.
It's likely this toy box is operating on a set formula based on the environmental conditions that were initially loaded, making it unable to generate things not included in its original dataset.
Unable to generate things not included in the original dataset. Okay, so it cannot evolve by itself?
Although your observations have turned into a chaotic mess for the time being, it has no inherent ability to change to reflect the real world. That is to say, the data in the toy box is from a static point in the past. If you don't update it, the vending machine will stay. It's this lag in data that gives it stability.
Okay. This I understand.
That's the best I can offer.
Thank you, Mesmer.
No, your conclusion was very valuable. So it's clear, if we want to progress, there's only one way left.
Update the info.
Return the core to the tower and let the toy box restabilize. Then reset it to stop this entropy and return it to its original state.
You mean we regenerate the outer layer of the core to create a combination lock that can easily be analyzed?
This I don't understand. Regenerate the outer layer of the core to create a combination lock that can be easily analyzed?
Correct. Considering the chaos in the toy box, this mission should fall to you and Ulrich. You two are the most familiar with its environment.
Let's just nod and smile. Just nod and smile. Perform any interfraction to continue. The all too familiar field of grass appears once more.
Why is our starting point always set here?
Okay, I go bye-bye. Yeah, I'll stop at note 7 too, and continue next week. Bye-bye, Icon. Good night. Set here.
It seems the toy box is more stable than we expected. The topography hasn't changed at all, although we have lost line of sight to the tower.
Ulrich looks to the horizon. The tower spire, once faintly visible, is now swallowed by heavy clouds.
Don't worry. We've
I'm
already
alone.
located the tower.
This is quite the enigma. Yeah. I'm at note 7 right now. Have you played the story yet? Located the tower. Through the device, Isabel's slightly distorted voice brings them their second piece of good news.
Although there have been some slight changes, it still remains northeast of where you are. Just go ahead. We'll sync with your current position and route.
Oh, but can we assume that syncing our data out here won't trigger the observer effect?
Let's just go. Confirming that the core is safe inside the container, he shoulders the way.
Please record the time intervals between the toy box's environmental changes.
Data's already been synced.
The two researchers wordlessly move northeast. It seems they have both tactically chosen silent as their safest option. For a while, the communicator is the only thing making any sound.
ENIGMA, Ulrich. The data is starting to fluctuate. The observer effect will most likely begin manifesting soon. Prepare yourselves.
They hold. A bubble-like barrier drips across
Like a development on the Rorschach test.
across the
I
plain.
can hardly wait to see what scenes might appear.
How did we end up here?
All warm and sunshine. Surely nothing goes wrong. In the blink of an eye, the plane is gone and they find themselves at the edge of a lake.
Environmental changes took 15 minutes this time. No change in the direction of the tower. Sure looks like a nice fishing spot you've ended up in.
As if we didn't have enough problems. A lake?
It's had a lot of similarity with the back rooms though. I recently watched some review of the back rooms. I haven't watched the movie yet, but yeah. It's also about liminal spaces. Your memory is like a room and it's constantly evolving. Oh, those kind of a concept. Crystal Lake.
What? Do we have to row a boat now?
Wait, we need to call Barry here. Crystal expert.
I have no particular fondness for natural environments. I think this one's on you, Adler.
Good to see you finally grasp the most important skill of social interaction. Shifting blame. The last time I visited a lake was before I joined Laplace. Admit it, Ulrich. You're curious about them. What happened?
Well, you should have rowed the boat earlier. Their argument is cut short. Like a television switched off, they are plunged into complete darkness.
The data's becoming more volatile. The toy box is losing control.
But why?
At least the communicator's still working.
Oh, okay. I guess like they are observing how the core in the tower put everything back together. But why? This is me every time I play Reverse. But why? How? Who? Absolute #1 visual novel game player. Enigma feels around inside his backpack and pulls out the core. It has warped violently inside his frame, looking nothing like it did before.
Which direction is the tower?
Reminds of Brawny.
It's moved. Current position unclear.
It's moved? The tower moved? Uh-oh.
There's no easy way ahead for now, so we'll make a temporary stop here. Check the position again after the next cycle of environmental changes.
Wait, Adler.
Chetomate. The darkness has sharpened their hearing. There's a rustling closing in from all sides.
Looks like we'll have to deal with this first.
Critter? Ooh, I love this background. Very aesthetic.
There's time still to avoid this fate.
What is this?
What odd cipher devices? I suggest we observe how they move first.
No,
Okay.
our time is limited. We should take a page from Medicine Pocket's book.
Bruce Force.
And take them apart.
What is this? I want to check the enemy. Okay. No turning back. Answer B. Interesting that they name no turning back. Okay.
I'll handle it. All right.
Duel awaits within.
Decode complete. Encryption complete.
Please, take good care of yourself.
In memory of the dead.
Memory of the dead.
Attack.
Ow!
Attack.
They're already dead, Lucy. They're already dead.
And now, to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Exactly.
You two all right? We've got the data. The tower's new location, it's extremely close to your position.
Oh, the tower moves to its core?
Wait, that's not right. It's on your position.
Damn, it just spawns right at us. It's follow where the core is. Ta-da! The projector fast forwards again, tossing them into the next frame.
They're under the tower. That
Looks
certainly
pretty
saved
cool.
us some effort.
I love this bird. These geometric birds.
If the toy box's environment is affected by its observer's thoughts, then did we arrive here so quickly because our goals completely aligned with one another?
Silo, a wish granter and psychoanalysis machine all wrapped into one. This would work wonders for my survey on arcane skills.
Right. Let's get the core into the tower and prepare our next steps.
Just as they reach for the tower door, a shrill cry. Oh. A raven swooped down from nowhere, scratching the container in its beak and flying it into the distance.
Ludwig? Why is he still here?
Ludwig?
Verdammt! X, can you follow Ludwig's trail?
Why Ludwig here?
He's made off with the core.
Not a problem. We've got his arcane fluctuations on record. Just hold for a moment.
Was he here? Ludwig, what are you doing here? The communicator hisses with static. A few seconds later, the answer comes through.
The tracking data's been interrupted. We lost him after about 50 meters of flight. Mr. Ludwig has left. Or more specifically, disappeared. Huh. This is residual data. A system error? It'd be best if you interrupt. Evacuate as quickly as possible.
Enigma ignores his pleas, which are now reduced to static. Jaw clenched, he pushes hard against the tower door. It doesn't budge.
All ready. Full restart.
A metal object lies on the ground in the spot he hadn't noticed before.
She really came all the way here.
He reaches for it without
Researcher
thinking.
Adler.
What?
They've issued the Force Quit alert. No matter what you see, don't approach it. We have to avoid interfering with the data.
But
Ulrich grabs Enigma by the collar, yanking him off balance. The mystery of the badge goes unsolved. Their bodies begin to disintegrate. Finally, he is pulled from the space. The tower collapses into a cone of light and disappears. He will go in here again. Interesting that Hoffman memory data still going to the tower. Interesting. Pretty cool. I would say that the pacing of the story is pretty good. I don't feel any draggy parts yet. Everything is like cut to the point, cut to the point. Characters are nice as always. Love that we get to see medicine pocket, Elizabeth pointers. All of the characters we know. And we know more about Hoffman. More, and she, even though she's gone, she's still relevant to the story. And still kind of helping us finding the lead here. Interesting. Can't wait to play more next week. So far the story is 7 out of 10 for me already. And it's only getting better. But that's it for today, guys. That's it for Reverse1999 today. And I'll see you guys next week. I think next week I'll play Gartic Phone on Wednesday. Yeah, a special stream on Wednesday where I play Gartic Phone together with you guys.
Bertin abrió la puerta de golpe. Llevaba una expresión que sugería que se había desconectado de la realidad en la que estábamos.
This is the last page torn
is
from
there
the
something
script.
you need?
This is a Recolletta's Euphoria looks. Oh my gosh, it looks like Hoffman. The last page torn from the script. Good to know that my girl have some buff again. Can't wait to level this up. Actually, let's just unlock this. Bye-bye. Pretty good. I also play a little bit of Uma Musume. They updated Ura, Fennel, and Unity. For me, I prefer playing the new Ura Fennel than the Unity. Unity still kind of sucks to me. But yeah. At least they mixed Ura track more fun now. I like they adds a little bit of RNG's element to it, like how we have a rival, Happy Meek, to get some like extra bonus. But the Unity is still But I like to play Ura for now. Pretty good, pretty fun. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Happy Meek is now having aura. Yeah, exactly. Can't wait to play it tomorrow. I'm not sure if I should train my, in her Ura final or Trackblazer tomorrow. Maybe in Ura final. It's been a while. It's been a while since I trained a horse in Ura final. And I'm just kind of exhausted from Trackblazer, so yeah. It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday already. Nice. See you guys tonight. I have work tomorrow. Damn it, I cannot stay up late. Okay, guys. That's it for today. Bye bye. Bye bye. Johnny.